How you doing out there, folks? Yes, it's me, Frankie, the unknown songwriter. I'd like to thank everybody for viewing the songs that I've been doing, and also for the subscriptions and for the followers. I appreciate it. Now I'm going to do a few comments. I don't get that many, but I'll mention them, as I get them. It can be from a song I done months ago. I got one. Somebody just happened and I guess run across it, when they're surfing, on the internet. And it was a Frank Fontaine song, and the woman said, "Oh, he had a beautiful voice." And do you know what happened to him? Why didn't he do more? So I answered it back, and I told her. First of all, he started late in life, singing, and he was on a TV show, the Jackie Gleason show in the '60s. I guess that kept him busy. So he was on the Joe the bartender segment, and he was the town drunk, and he would talk to Joe for a while. Then all of a sudden, at the end, Joe would put a coin in the jukebox, and the song would come up, and he would sing it, and it was a beautiful voice. And he got albums and all from that, but he didn't. He was already older then. He got, I guess, sick, and he didn't live to be too old. So that's why he didn't have, do more albums. I told the lady, so that was one of the comments. Another comment was, why are you doing so many songs when you could just do maybe one or two a day and maybe spend more time on them and try to make them pitch perfect, spot on? I told the guy, I'm not trying to do that. He said something about you're doing quantity instead of quality. Well, I know quantity is correct. Quality it wouldn't be much better here, the picture quality. It's the way I want it. I want it dark and it looks old like this, and I'm old. I don't want to change that right now. So I explained it to him, and I guess he understood. I told him I'll be mention it on, a comment video. About that, I know what he meant. Why don't I just take one song and work on it and take my time, maybe do one a day, or do a few, and then just upload one a day. But right now, I need something to keep me busy like this. Doing it this way, it keeps me occupied, and my compulsive behavior that I have, it's controlling it. I can channel, YouTube channel this energy I have, that's making me so hyper, into doing these songs. And again, I don't like to keep saying this, but I know I got a few new subscribers and followers that I'm not spending time on these songs. Not because they're hard for me to do and I need to take the time to do them. I can take a song from almost any singer that I don't even know, that I never heard. These songs. You can be sure I never heard these songs that I've been doing, because I couldn't have known all those songs. So I listen to them, and I'm able to do them right away. It's like I have my memory's developing now, a photographic memory, I guess, as you might call it. Yeah, and I listen to it so intently. I concentrate, and I listen to the song all the way through. And I'm memorizing the lyrics as I go, and I'm memorizing the tune in my ear. And sometimes I get a little bit lost with it, and I might do a couple of times, and then I'll just go on the screen and hit the record and play the song and do it. And it comes out. It's I don't know. Yeah, I got a knack for that. Because anybody knows, when you see the songs I've been doing from these singers. I just did a song, I guess it was from the 1920s, songs that are over 100 years old. The lady was Eileen Stanley. She was a singer back in the day, and I was doing her songs. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. I'm not doing that. I just did Gene Autry. I like a lot of his songs, and I can do Gene Autry pretty good, because the way he sings, it's like my style, more for me. So that's why I do that. But I'm not picking any songs in particular. I just go through and I might see a song. I said, well, that singer sang in that same time period. I might do it. But if anybody out there wants me to do some songs, I guess you don't really care. You can look up the songs and hear them yourself. You don't need to see somebody, an old man on there making a fool out of himself by miming these lyrics, you know. So that's I understand all that. But another comment I got, the guy said, "Thanks for bringing back the old songs." And I said, "Thanks for your comment." You know, I mean, I don't know what they think. I'm not really bringing them back. They're there, but maybe because it's like a convenience, you know, because you can just say every day, oh, he's got some songs. I can just listen to the songs. One thing about they're short. They're 2-3 minutes, something like that. Maybe you might not be feeling down and you hear me see a song on there. Wow, that's a pretty good song. It's old as it is. Sometimes I'll put the date, but not always. It depends, because I've been doing songs that have been about 100 years old. I'm doing them now, so the singers are long gone. Some of these singers live to be in their 80s and 90s, you know, but they get something wrong, you know. They can't live to hundreds and hundreds of years old, you know. And back in the day, I think people would be living more now. Only thing, that coronavirus, that took care of a lot of older people that might have lived longer. So I think it's going to affect the life expectancy, I guess. Might, it might not. Well, time will tell. Okay, now I've been doing, let's see. I just got done doing Gene Autry. Now I'm doing Herman'S Hermits. You probably heard of him. Was Peter Noon had that group, and back in the 60s, 50s, 60s, he was pretty popular. He's like another one of them British groups. There were so many of them back in the day. So I'm starting to do, I just did them, but I haven't uploaded them. I'm going to do one now. And this is Sleepy Joe, is the title, by Herman'S Hermits. Now, I'm dedicating this song to you-know-who, right? Joe Biden. Because isn't that was the nickname he got? Sleepy Joe? There is a song. And the song is back in, I think it's around 1957, something like that. Sleepy Joe. I'm going to try to do it now. It's not something I really knew at all. I just listened to it, and I want to see if I can do it. I'm going to try my best. See, some of these songs start right in the beginning. There's no music, you know, in the beginning. So I got to be prepared to start right away on some of these songs. Sometimes I start recording and then I put the song on, so it doesn't start right in the beginning. In this case, this is one of those ones that start in the beginning. So pay attention to it. It's Sleepy Joe, and it wasn't written now. Okay, it's by Herman'S Hermits. Let's see how I do it.
Rise and shine, Sleepy Joe, now's the time, don't you know, to get into a new kind of dream. You've been living alone with no bell telephone, and you don't have a shed that is clean. You can rest your head on the corner of your bed, you can watch the world go by. But you're never gonna see what the other people see if you're always gonna be a Sleepy Joe. Rise and shine, Sleepy Joe, there are places to go, there are windows to clean on the way. You've got nothing to lose, put a shine on your shoes, do the best things you can every day. You can get upset at the way that people get, you can turn your back on the crowd, but you're never gonna see what is absolutely real if you're always gonna be a Sleepy Joe. La 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 Joe. La 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 shine, Sleepy Joe. Now's the time, don't you know, to get into a new kind of dream. You've been living